kids, yo.
She bringing all her friends for a 12 but it
Listen to
ain't
the
no
kids.
can't
Hashtag listen to the kids.
Hashtag listen to the kids. Hashtag listen to the kids.
Hashtag listen to the kids.
Listen to the kids.
Listen to the kids.
What it do with your boy Kiid Flacko, aka Young King, aka Ndwana, and we are live in the trap. This is my first episode of the Listen to the Kids YouTube channel type thing. And yeah, I just want to say I was actually inspired, I was actually motivated to do something like this. There's a girl that I know, a girl that I grew up with, who started her own very own YouTube channel, and she started talking about her life, and, you know, just bringing people closer into the person that she is. And I was touched by that. I was inspired by that, and I thought to myself, let me do something like that, you know what I mean? Because I really feel like I can do it, and I really feel like I want to sort of bring the people who follow my music, the people who follow me, a bit closer into my life, so that they know. As you guys know, that I'm a musician, and I've never been afraid to express myself. I've never been afraid to tell people what's what. I've never been afraid to be real. So best believe I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you everything that comes from the heart, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, listen to the kids, yo. Alright, we got the first question. Who is Kiid Flacko? I like when people ask me that question, because I feel that people don't really know who is Kiid Flacko. First and foremost, Kiid Flacko is a musician. It's in rapper. He's a musician. Kiid Flacko is a big dreamer, guys. Kiid Flacko is motivated. Kiid Flacko is self-inspired. Kiid Flacko has a dream. Kiid Flacko is a person who strongly believes that if you believe in what you want, it's pretty attainable. And Kiid Flacko is also a person who's very soft-hearted, but appears as this tough character, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Kiid Flacko is an individual that is very vocal. Kiid Flacko expresses himself. He's never been shy away from the truth. Always keeps it real. Kiid Flacko is just somebody who brings, whose presence is felt, you know, in a different environment, in a different surrounding. Doesn't matter where it is. Yeah, Kiid Flacko is just that guy, you know, that guy. The second question, the reason behind the name Kiid Flacko. The reason behind the name Kiid Flacko is I was actually inspired by a guy whose nickname is Flacko, A$AP Rocky. Not his music that much, but his style, the person that he is, you know, his personality. I was very, very much touched by him years ago, and so I started calling myself Flacko because I felt like the name was cool. I felt like it had like a nice ring to it, you know. So and then I made like my BBM name, you know, back during them BBM days. And then I also wrote it on my school bag, and people at school used to call me that, like, yo, Flacko, and I was like, yeah, you know. So it's a name that I'm very fond of, and yeah, that's how I got the name Kiid Flacko. The kid is just Kid, you know, because I'm my mama's kid, you know, listen to the kid. And that question is, why did you choose to tell your storyline through the music? The reason why I tell my storyline through the music is because, like I said, I am very, very much vocal. I express myself a lot. I don't have any pride, and sometimes I just feel like, look, when I'm writing, I just feel like there might be somebody out there who needs to hear this. You know, there might be somebody out there who needs to hear my story, and maybe my story can change his or her life, or maybe my story can heal him or her, or, you know, basically I just want people to be closer to my music. So that's why I choose to tell my storyline through the music. I want them to kind of relate, to kind of understand that, you know what, we're in this together. My biggest inspiration, people. Look, I don't have a specific person who inspires me. I'm inspired by a lot of people. Like, you're gonna today for the very first time, and you can do so much to me. You wouldn't know, you know what I mean? But I can easily get touched by even just over a conversation. I can learn so much. I can gather so much inspiration from that. So people, a lot of people inspire me. People as a whole really, really inspire me. Had a lot of mommies, but with her I caught a vibe. I get my motor what drives me? Yo, myself, guys. No, man, guys, I owe it to myself. Like, I've been through a lot. You know, I am self-inspired. And I look at myself in the mirror, you know, automatically I'm driven, you know. I'm like, you can't let yourself down, buddy. You know what I mean? So, I am driven by myself mostly. When did I realize my dreams and aspirations? Every day, bro. You know, every day there's just something that reminds me. There's always not something, there's always a lot of things that remind me of, yo, man, your dreams are out there and you need to go get them. You know what I mean? So every day, I realize that, you know what, man, Flacko, you gotta go get this shit. This shit is for you, bro. So yeah. Both. Yeah. Sometimes I am in a situation, well, 90% of the times I'm in a situation. But 10% of the times, maybe a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, or even if it's just a stranger, or maybe a family member, a relative, I can write the story for her, you know what I mean? I can easily be inspired and touched by that story, you know, and make my own version of it, you know, but also including her or him in the story that I'm telling. You know, I wish I could explain. I'm trying to find the perfect words to explain because there's a big difference, Joe. There is a big difference between me and other artists. I don't want to lie. You know, I don't want to get in too deep into it, but guys, stick around with the boy. There's something special about this one. Not a lot, but I wish I was grinding a bit more, you know, like the way I'm grinding now and the way I was grinding back then. I feel like if I started grinding the way I'm grinding now back then, you know, I'd have fed up playing Demo Living. But then it's okay because I believe everything happens for a reason, and I've learned a lot from that time to know Yana. So I'm positive. I chose the title Listen to the Kids because, like the title says, listen to the kids. I'm not talking about music. Listen to me. No. Listen to the kids is every single kid out there. For under listen to the kids because we all have our differences, but we all have so much that we want to do, but we're not given that opportunity because of the fact that we're not being heard. So that's why listen to the kids is like, yo, listen to the kids, listen to us, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I feel like we need to come together as kids for the Listen to the Kids movement to work. Sure, but it's not within my power or my knowledge. We need to come together as youth and just, you know what, signal a message to the so-called OGs. Yo, we here, Lord listen to us because there's so much that we need. You know what I mean? That's sad, man. The youth is broken, the youth is depressed. So I have a dream that one day Listen to the Kids is gonna touch so many lives, change so many lives, inspire so many lives. But it's only gonna happen that way if we come together as youth and be like, you know what, we're in this thing together and we are going to win no matter what. Dagi Bafetu, it's your boy Kiid Flacko, aka Young King, aka Ntwana Matlera. Thank you guys so much for watching my first ever episode. Yeah, the Listen to the Kids YouTube page, documentary, what you may call, whatever you want to call it. Guys, I appreciate you. Even if it's just like 4 or 5 people who are watching this, you guys mean so much to me and I'm going to make you proud. Hey, listen to the kids.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen to the kids.
Aye.